Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to react to Sonic and Sydney. Let's get to this.
An biplane, and it's
Oh wait, I need to...
look up in the sky. It's a bird.
No,
It's an old propeller-driven biplane.
I was about to say plane, but apparently they just decide to just skip it and just decide to go back to the biplane thing. Also, they don't say it's the tornado. We assume it's the tornado, but they just call it a old propeller biplane. That's weird. That's not even... We're already getting into some crazy territory, like, immediately. Also, why does Dr. Eggman look like that, man? He shouldn't not look like that. I know that's Dr. Robotnik, and I know that's based off of, like, the promo, like, the old art of Robotnik, but, like, seriously? They had to use that artwork? Why couldn't they just use, like, some other random render that they had in Sega's back or something? Anyway, continuing.
And it's driven by a pint-sized fox.
Did they just roast Tails? They said pint-sized. Wow, Tails. You really are that small, huh?
It is miles per hour.
They did not say miles Tails per hour. It's more likely that you see people like say like miles Tails per hour instead of like, you know, just miles per hour. Also, miles per hour. Ah!
Better known as Tails.
They answered my question.
His passengers just happen to be that queen of the freedom fighters.
Queen? What do you mean, queen? She's not even... I'm not questioning it at this point.
Princess Sally Acorn.
This is one of the only other appearances of Sally Acorn in, like, official Sega media. Because by this time, they only, like, featured her in, like, Sad AM and Sonic Christmas Blast. In which I assume this is in the continuity of that, just because there's Adventures Eggman right there. Hello? Or Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Eggman, because that he is not Adventures Eggman at all. But then again, there's also Sally. So I assume it's probably in the continuity of Sonic Christmas Blast. I assume.
And the blue hedgehog we all know so well, the fastest on planet Mobius.
Planet Mobius. See, they got Mobius in this thing. That's how you know that this is based off of the American canon, guys. This is officially licensed Sega stuff. Also, why is Knuckles on the cover? Like, I know he's not featured in this thing because they don't introduce him. Or maybe he might get introduced later in the plot. I do not know. But for what I know, this is not Knuckles' time. Knuckles wouldn't appear in a TV series until like Sonic Underground. So like, yeah, I don't know why Knuckles is here. I know they tried to promote him a lot in Sega World, but you don't have to put him on the cover of this thing. Also, half of them are just renders from the television series. Like, there's Tails looking like his old cartoon self. Sally's already a cartoon character anyway, so she kind of like, you know, not Segafied. And there's Dr. Eggman right in the corner.
That all-time good guy,
All-time good guy? What do you mean? Just kidding. Just kidding. Sonic's good-hearted. Don't worry. Although they do say he's a rebel to the core in one of the songs. We'll get to that later.
other than Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh no.
Well, I thought it was gonna do the... You know, the extra life from Sonic 1. I thought they were gonna do that. I think that comes later, because I know it's definitely in this thing because I've heard it before, but... Oh my goodness.
Something's wrong.
Whoa.
This is it, little buddy. Abandoned ship.
Abandoned ship. Oh yeah, fun fact. Sonic in this album, or this little stage play thing, is actually voiced by a girl. Very interesting. And you're really gonna hear that throughout the whole thing, because there's some moments where Sonic just kind of like goes off Jaleel White, you know? just kind of like goes off track. Very interesting fact to know.
But Sonic, this isn't a ship.
Is that supposed to be Tails? I think that's supposed to be Tails. Tails does not sound very okay. It sounds like he's got a stuffy nose or something. Oh yeah, all the characters are voiced by a girl except Robotnik, which is very interesting.
Metaphoric, little buddy. It means grab your shoe.
Wow, I like how they just portrayed Tails, like in every other cartoon, as just dumb. Very interesting. Everything is interesting in this thing, actually. I never heard this before. And it's kind of cool.
And jump!
And they jumped, and they fell to their doom. The end! No, just kidding. Sorry. Yeah, okay, they're dead. Bye-bye. Okay, see you guys. It's the end. No, just kidding. Don't click off. Please, don't. That was just a joke. Although it did seem like they have a really hard crash. I just imagine like it being like one of those Minecraft things where it's like Sonic died from fall damage. Are they coughing or are they crying?
Tails, I thought you told us you...
She sounds like Bunny. Not at all like herself. I heard a lot of people say that she sounded like Bunny in this stage show thing. And I kind of agree. But then again, if you didn't have any background knowledge on how Sally sounded like, you probably assumed this was her voice. And many people say it kind of sucks, but I'm fine with it. It's not that bad. None of the voices are that bad, except Tails and Sonic. Tails and Sonic are just kind of the odd ones out, you know?
You knew how to fly that biplane.
Oh, I do, Sally, I do. You just never asked me if I knew how to land.
Very funny, Tails. Very funny. Very intentional joke.
Sally, where are we?
Here's...
I assume we're somewhere in Sydney, Australia.
It's a clue, Tails. Upside down at the bottom of the world.
Upside down? Where upside down? We're not upside down. Do you think we're like in Sonic Extreme where gravity doesn't exist? Oh wait, no, that's a different game. Never mind.
Antarctica?
I don't think so.
Antarctica. Very nice guess though. I mean, like, it's not cold. Not at all. It's actually kind of the opposite. It's actually kind of hot. So like, yeah.
So, Tails.
Oh.
One more go, little bro.
I thought Sonic was supposed to say little bro. My man. Sally, you're not allowed to be calling Tails that. You are not, like, only Sonic can say that. Sonic raised Tails. Technically in the canon of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Dude is literally his dad and his big brother. Like, literally. So, Sally, you have no right to call Tails little bro. Only Sonic does. Also, why do they make that, like, little bouncy sound? Okay, from now on, I'm just not going to talk until, like, something interesting happens. Because, seriously, this thing is going way slower than expected.
Don't tell me, Sally, Austria.
What?
Close. Very close, buddy. Back when I learned what Austria was, I thought it was Australia, too. Not that I didn't know that it was Australia, it's just that, you know, they sounded very similar. That I was like, Australia?
What are we going to do with you?
I don't know, throw him into the lake?
Mate?
Oh,
Mate?
good day, mate.
Oh, good day, mate! There you go, Tails, there you go. Also, I never heard someone say good day, mate, like that. Like, good day, mate! He's like realizing what he has done wrong. And that's probably what they were going for anyway.
We're in Australia!
Capital, Tails.
Canberra!
Oh,
Canberra. Is that even a capital, bro? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a capital or not, Tails. I don't think that's a capital, but
Tails.
But Sally, where's Sonic?
Look no further, dudes!
oh yeah, this is the part where they do the extra life from Sonic 1.
I am here!
Did Sonic lose his rings while doing that? You're gonna hear this sound effect a lot in this album, like way too much. So yeah, it's gonna be repetitive. But it's also kind of funny considering that like Sonic only loses his rings when he takes damage, so it's like, you know, he just kind of loses rings while he steps on the little stone that he's like, and he like just loses his rings. He's like, what?
Hold the phone, pals! It is me, Sonic, the free
Yeah, we know it's you, Sonic. You're the main character here. Of course we know!
freedom fighter extraordinaire! From up above to down under!
From up above to down under. Very interesting phrase, Sonic.
Sonic, we thought we'd lost you.
Nah,
What do you mean? Come on. You would never lose Sonic. Sonic's too fast. Actually, no, now that I think about it, that's actually just gonna make him more lost. But still, you would never lose Sonic. Sonic's always there. Unless he actually never comes back. Then that's a sign that he's dead.
just making a supersonic surveillance of the surrounds.
Supersonic surveillance. Oh! Oh my god! I just realized that feels like more of a reference to like Dr. Robotnik's like SSSSS squad. The Supersonic Surveillance something squad. I don't remember what it was. But it was something like that. Search and surveillance. Supersonic Search and Surveillance Squad. SSSSS. Yeah, it's that. The Supersonic Search and Surveillance Squad. I'm not sure if that's like coincidence or is that an actual reference. I assume that's a coincidence, but still, I just kind of thought of that just now.
Sonic, can you tell us about our mission?
What mission? You never told us about our mission.
Okay, little bro, Sally, here's the juice. Since we...
Hey, nice little transition from Silence to remix of Chemical Plant. Actually, they mostly just play Sonic 2 sound effects here. They played the Sonic 2 title theme. How do we know this? No spoilers. But it's definitely the Sonic 2 sound effects. Not the Sonic 1, because half of them are just Sonic 2 stuff, so we can assume the Sonic 1 jingles are based off of the Sonic 2 ones. So, yeah. It's really weird, though, because this thing came out in, like, 1997 or 6 or something. I don't remember. But that's, like, maybe, 5 years right after the release of Sonic 2. Sonic and Knuckles was, like, one of the new ones. You got Sonic R, and yet you choose Sonic 2. I mean, I get it. I mean, these are all from the 1993 era. But, don't use Sonic 2 stuff. Why is Knuckles here anyway? If you're not gonna add Knuckles, then at least add Sonic 3 music. I know it's Michael Jackson property now, but, it's... Come on. Use something else besides Sonic 2 music.
We defeated Robotnik on planet Mobius. He's fled to Earth with all the Chaos Emeralds.
Hey, Chaos Emeralds are now canon in the actual SATAM/Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Let's go. I'm assuming that they're the more game canon Chaos Emeralds, unlike the other ones like Sonic Spinball, where the Chaos Emeralds are all just blue. So I'm assuming they're all just different colors, or even that they're probably just diamond shaped at least. At least. Also, I'm still questioning why Knuckles is on here.
And set up his laboratory somewhere right here in Sydney.
Sydney?
Dun dun dun.
Why? Because he...
What's that? Brrr sound. What is that supposed to be, bro?
Wants to control all of Australia.
Us.
Why would you want to control all of Australia, Robotnik? There's no point in doing that. You could conquer a whole planet, and yet you choose to conquer a whole continent? Seriously, man?
Australia?
It is up to us
It is up to us.
to foil his plan and keep Australia free.
What do you mean free? Like, what do you mean free? If you get it, then you get it. But still, what do you mean free?
So, what are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for? What a nice segue. Wait, that might as well be in the script. Ooh boy, I wonder if that's a segue into a potential musical number. I like the little synths in this. Like the little instruments are super duper cool. It's like where you take like one of those Beware the Dog or like one of those like little signs and like wobble them around and they make that bow bow sound. They make like the woo 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 sound. And it's kind of like that. It's like they're using that sound effect for like that. It makes sense though because like most of the songs are actually kind of good. Even though some people say they kind of suck, I think they actually sound perfectly okay.
I'm the dude with the attitude.
Also, in this song, this is where Sonic's actual real voice comes to shine here, you know? This is where he gets off Jaleel White and gets onto the different side of things, because seriously, he does not sound like Sonic when he says like the little chorus thing. You'll find out later.
My shiny blue quills and power red shoes. Those badnik ways are not for me. Gonna catch Robotnik and bring him to his knees.
Bring him to his knees. That's kind of harsh, Sonic. Throughout this whole thing, you're gonna hear a lot of harsh things. So, keep on the lookout for those.
Gonna take Tails and Sally too.
And no one else too! Because Sonic's alone. And he only has these three for company. Actually, nowadays, he's even worse. Like, I mean, like, yeah, he has a lot of friends, but they're usually in different universes or different places. Like, Knuckles on Angel Island. And the only friend he has is Tails. Like, seriously. Sally doesn't exist anymore. SEGA basically just destroyed her. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's continue.
Here's the plan, here's what we're gonna do.
What are we gonna do, Sonic?
Now it's time to fly, Sonic style.
We're gonna fly Sonic's... What do you mean? I thought... Sonic can't fly, only Tails can. Unless you count Sonic Underground as a flying thing. Even that, Sonic Underground hasn't came out by this time.
Hey, later geeks gotta save the aisle.
Geeks? Are you calling me a geek? Sonic, you're rude.
What are we waiting for? I'm supersonic, rebel to the core. What are we waiting for?
It's actually kind of catchy though. You're gonna hear me sing a lot of the songs while we're at it.
I'm a dude with tude, a rebel to the core.
Why did they have to say rebel to the core like 2 times? You do not have to like repeat that 2 times just to make us remember that you are a rebel. I mean, like, yeah, it kind of conveys the fact that Jaleel White basically just made you like kind of like a cool dude. But like, seriously, you don't need to say that 2 times, buddy.
I'm Sonic,
The Hedgehog, that's the score! Like I said, it's very catchy. I'm not going to talk throughout this whole song anymore because that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, Tails, Sally, you guys are the best mates a freedom fighter could ever hope for.
Considering the fact that Sally is the basic main character of Sad AM, and Tails is the main sidekick of Sonic, and will be wherever Sonic ever is. So, kind of makes sense. Maybe that's why they put them in the show, because they have better dynamics with each other. Sonic and Tails go great together, as in like in the Adventure series where they have like a great relationship. And Sally and Sonic, you already get the gist of that one.
Together, we are cool company.
Cool company! Man, Sonic's gonna say some weird stuff during the whole show.
With my brains
And my speed.
I remember one time when I was watching this, and like I said like with Sonic's speed and Sally's smarts, and they literally just said that again, except I also said Tails' flying capabilities, but then they just said Tails this.
am I? Oh, what have I got, Sonic?
You have two tails! What do you think they're for?
Tails, you little bro are all heart.
Heart. Very interesting, Sonic. Very interesting thing for Tails.
We've got Robotnik on the run before we start. Freedom Fighter Secret Handshake!
Secret? Well, if it's not... Well, it's not secret anymore because you're literally doing right in front of our face. Well, technically not exactly, but we know your little chant.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa!
Stop losing all your rings while you're doing this, Sonic. Like, seriously, man. You should stop losing your rings.
So, what are we waiting for? I'm supersonic, a rebel to the core. What are we waiting for? I'm a doobie-doo, a rebel to the core. I'm Sonic, the Hedgehog. That's the score.
Sorry, it's too catchy. I can't stop singing it.
What are we waiting for?
Woo! That was a beautiful song. Now let's continue.
So, let's make like a banana.
I like how he says banana. Let's rewind that.
What are we waiting for? So, let's make like a banana.
I like how they say banana. They say banana instead of banana. I mean, like, obviously this is Australia, but that's kind of funny.
And split.
Yeah, split in half. Also, we're back to the Sonic 1 title screen. Oh, that's a different ending. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, the original. Why is there opera? Why is there opera? Who's doing this opera, bro? Who's doing this opera? Who's doing this opera, my bro? Is it Knuckles? He would never do that, bro. I have a feeling it's Robotnik, but nah. Whoever's singing this, they're doing a really good job. Woo! There's a whole audience that's clapping. So I assume it's probably someone like either one of these two. I know Knuckles is definitely not in here, so the only other choice is Dr. Robotnik, but I'm still not sure.
Who said opera was hard?
Oh, it is Dr. Robotnik. Oh, wow. Dr. Robotnik has a really good voice in this one. He sounds exactly like Long John Baldry, his original voice actor from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog TV show. That's very accurate, though. He's the only other character in this whole show that's actually kind of accurate. He's the only other good voice in the show, and you're gonna hear that a lot.
Hard work. Just wear some yak horns, sing loud, and they fall for it every time. Oh, Robotnik, you've done it again.
I know. They actually conveyed Dr. Robotnik's personality really good in this show.
What better place to set up my lair of chaos but right here in Sydney? All Australia will soon be under my control.
Very nice, Robotnik. Very nice.
Enough of this!
Wait, is it Robotnik who's singing? Because he's saying like, enough of this! So I assume it's probably like either like a record player or himself just trying to stop himself from doing the best opera in the world.
Come with me while
Oh, you're taking us on a tour in your little laboratory? Cool.
I introduce you to my secretive setup and my two incompetent cronies, the Badniks.
The Badniks. We assume that it's Scratch and Grounder because that's probably the only other Badniks that exist among Robotnik's little layer thing. But I don't really know.
Front and center! Enter, you brainless boobies!
Did they actually say what I just thought they said? YouTube, please don't ban me for this. Please just don't. Are they dogs? Because they're going arf arf.
Now, set the telescope up.
What telescope? Are you like Galileo or something?
No, not like that.
No. Not like that.
Use your heads.
Ooh, this little drum beat in the background is actually kind of good. I thought they would play something like the dun 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 from the original AOST or AOSTH. Man, I should just call it The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's more easier to say that. But still, I thought they were gonna play the Robotnik theme from that because that would be really funny. Okay, that's definitely Scratch. I know that's definitely Scratch because he does like that, like Scratch because he usually does that type voice thing. I can't replicate it, but you get what I'm saying. We can't tell what they're doing, but I'm assuming they're trying to set up the telescope, but they keep failing and bunking each other in the heads or like trying to move it somewhere, but they accidentally like hit each other or something.
Enough! Just hand it up here, for goodness sakes! Now disappear, you dunderheads!
Dunderheads. Dr. Robotnik's little, Dr. Robotnik's insulting is still in this thing. His legacy lives on.
Voila! My lair of chaos.
The layer of chaos. This is probably the only other time where Robotnik actually like uses Chaos Emeralds. I know that in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, they also use Chaos Emeralds, and it turns Robotnik into like a basic Roman god. But like, I never watched that before. And also, this is probably the only other time where he uses the Chaos Emeralds not to his advantage, but more so, like, not to use on him, but to use on Australia. So then they would, like, he uses the power of the Chaos Emeralds not to power him, but to power one of his machines. In which, yeah, that's probably the only other time he's probably going to do that in, this canon.
On top of this little Meccano hover bridgey thing.
Little Meccano hover bridgey thing. Even Robotnik can't pronounce stuff like that.
I know that Sonic will be after me by now, but with my super laser telescope, I'll see him coming from afar, and when he arrives...
Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. It's just because of my throat. Yeah.
I'll get rid of him forever!
I thought I was gonna say something like, for eternity, you know? He usually says fancy stuff like that, but forever is, I guess, okay too. The iconic Robotnik voice.
Now, if you see Sonic, you won't tell him I'm here, will you, audience?
I might. I just might. I mean, we are the good guys here. We are helping Sonic. We're the ones watching the show anyway. So, it's not really up to us. It's more up to the people making the thing.
Oh, you're so predictable.
What do you mean I'm predictable? I didn't say anything, bro. Aqua Ruin. That's actually kind of sick, though. I like the remixes in this thing. They make so many good remixes of Sonic 2. I wish they released one of the albums where they would, like, release these remixes on, like, vinyl or, like, CD or something. That would be super cool.
Wow, Sydney's so big.
Yeah, no joke.
We've been looking all over for Robotnik.
Of course we are.
What?
Any traces? My two aces?
Ah ha 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 ha. Very nice rhyme, Sonic.
Oh, hi, Sonic.
Did you not? Oh wait, I think Sonic was like looking around like somewhere else and like Tails and Sally just decided to go look together.
Robotnik's disappeared. Kapoof, kazam.
Kapoof kazam!
And ow, with all this searching, I've worn holes in my boots.
For a second I thought, like, I remember when I thought like she said like something else, like, but apparently she said holes in my boots, not red place in my boots. But meh. I mean, like, now I know that it's a little bit less, you know.
Boots?
Boots? Dr. Robotnik really loves those boots, doesn't he?
Boots? Did she say boots?
Yeah, I believe she said that.
That gives me an idea.
Of course it gives you an idea, Robotnik. With the 300 IQ brain of yours, and yes, this is canon, obviously you would know what to do. Aqua Ruin.
See? But
Oh, I thought she said a swear word.
I've tapped into Robotnik.
For a second. Oh my goodness. For a second I thought she said like some swear word or something because they went beep. Turns out it was nickel. Or like something. Nickel. Yep.
Nick's home-based computer on Mobius with my new interstellar modem.
Oh, that's not Nicole. My interstellar computer modem. That's not... I'm assuming it's Nicole because they're using like all the terms for like other Sonic stuff with like replacing them with like, you know, non-copyright material or stuff. Or maybe they just don't know what it is, so they just decide to come up with a fancy name for it, like the tornado or like the, you know, that.
Something's coming through. Look!
It's Robotnik!
But
Yes, I predicted that because I was just waiting until they said something.
what's that bridge?
Help us, audience! What is it called?
What do you think? I mean, like, do you think I would know? No, I don't know much of Australia geography. I mean, like, I know some places like the Sydney Opera House, but I don't know what the bridge is called. Actually, I do know what it's called now because I beforehand researched because I watched this beforehand. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I know you can't get a genuine reaction out of me, but I searched this beforehand and yeah, it was the Sydney it was like what was it called? The Sydney Harbour Bridge. Yeah, it was that one. Sitting in silence for 5 minutes, be like,
Cool little Sydney dudes.
what do you mean? I'm not a Sydney dude. I'm an American dude.
Hey guys, it's the...
Sydney Harbour Bridge!
There we
I
go.
knew that.
Yeah, totally, Sonic.
Let's skid, kids. We'll
Let's skid, kids.
separate to put Robotnik off the track and head for the coat hanger.
Oh, but Sonic, I didn't bring a coat hanger.
Wise up, little guy.
Wise up, little guy. I like when Sonic says that. He's like really cool when he says that.
That's what they call their harbor bridge in this town. Ha! You go figure. Ha!
I go figure. Also, chemical plant boys. Also, is Sonic doing the spin dash?
Ha! Ha!
So they're coming to get me. Ha ha, hee hee.
I like how Robotnik laughs. He's like, haha, hee hee. He's like so casual about it. That's very funny.
Now, wherever Sally sallies forth, that heady hedgehog is sure to follow, for he can't resist her.
I wonder why.
If I can capture her, she'll
Oh, another musical number. What a great segue into another musical number.
make a fine bait in the trap. Just the thing to snare Sonic.
Give me chaos. I'm proud to be me. I like how Robotnik's personality actually kind of shines in this music number because that's super cool. It's like it's really showing how like proud Robotnik is to be himself.
Give me chaos.
And my Robotnik team.
Give me chaos.
Those emeralds have messed with my head.
They have?
Sick of all this goodness, give me chaos instead.
Wow, Robotnik really wants chaos, doesn't he? He wants chaos control, boys.
I'm more than a genius or a mad doctor. I'll show all you goodniks and that Sally I'll fix.
Goodniks? What are goodniks? Are those the little animals like the flickies, the pickies, and the buckies? You know? The little animals that come out of like the bad nicks? Like, is it those? Are those good nicks? Because I think bad nicks were named because Robotnik, bad nicks. It wouldn't make sense for good nicks because it wouldn't make sense because obviously bad nicks are named after Dr. Robotnik, but good nicks, that means Dr. Robotnik's making good people too? Dr. Robotnik, I did not know you were that nice.
Just try and stop me and my formidable robots. You can't stop me now, cause I like chaos.
What do you mean? I can stop you. Like, I'll just give you the Chaos Emeralds and you'll be like, going wah wah wah. And I'll just take all the bad nicks and destroy them and release the good nicks. I don't know why they call them good nicks though.
Give me chaos.
Hate badniks, front and center.
Why are they all sneezing? Is it COVID-19 in Sydney apparently?
Give me chaos.
Extremely fond of chaos.
Give me chaos.
It's part of myself.
Give me chaos.
I'm proud to be me.
Oh yeah, this is where Robotnik really shines.
Give me chaos.
And my Robotnik team.
Give me chaos.
I'm big bad and mean.
Give me chaos.
And my egomatic machine.
Give me chaos.
I'm proud to be
Give me
me.
chaos.
Those animals have messed with my head.
Give me
I'm
chaos.
sick of all this goodness. Give me chaos instead.
That was actually kind of good. They did a really, whoever got hired for the role of Robotnik, they did a really good job at replicating the Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog voice.
Souvenirs, anyone?
No thanks.
My little contribution to the local culture. I'm sure that marsupial Sally will...
Marsupial. She is not a marsupial. We all agree that she's not a marsupial. But because of Robotnik, now I keep calling her Mary Marsupial. There's Scenic, there's Tail, there's Tails in a Australian accent, and then there's Mary Marsupial. I love that name. That's what I'm gonna call Sally from now on.
find the temptation of a new pair of egg boots.
Yeah, you can tell what the joke is.
Irresistible.
Ear. I like how Robotnik always pronounces his R's like really long, so it kind of emphasizes the fact that R's are very important in his life.
Not to mention myself, of course.
Of course, Robotnik. You captured the hearts of everyone in the YTP community, and now we got stuff like Win the Race and Hedgehog Stew, man.
Disappear, uglies. You're
Uglies? Man. Poor badniks. They're actually getting insulted way worse. I mean, Robotnik makes some really bad insults in The Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog, but here he's just straight up abusing them.
cramping my style. And no greater crime is known to man. I'll just hide behind here.
They should have played the do-do-do-do-do, and they could have done the dialogue line. That would have been really good. Ah, more Aqua Ruin, am I right?
That's the bridge, all right. I'm first here, but my feet are killing me.
I know they are. That's why Sonic never shows them, because they kill him and his reputation.
Ow! Just what I need.
They shouldn't have done like do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, perfect.
I know it's perfect, right? But Robotnik, how'd you get the size of Sally's boots? Like, how?
Now, where's the other one? That's funny.
What is that sound effect, bro? I guess we'll never know unless we actually see the actual stage show.
Hang on.
Hang on.
What was that?
It was Eggman, you dummy. Wait.
Is this what you're looking for, my merry marsupial?
See, that's where I got the Mary Marsupial joke from.
The other Ugg.
Ugg. I guess Uggs are very popular in Australia. Very interesting though. Apparently we now know what brand of boots Sally's wearing. Put that in the Sonic Wiki or something.
Oh, it's...
Me!
Fabulous
me!
I like how Robotnik always likes to rub it in how beautiful he is.
Talking of Uggs, it's Robotnik.
Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
That's kind of similar to how modern Robotnik actually likes his name, like how he says his name. It's like he wants to say his name, like he wants people to remember his name. That's how he usually is in the modern games. So maybe this was a guideline for like how Robotnik would be in the modern games, maybe.
I gotta blow this pop stand.
Pop stand? What pop stand? It sounds like what? No, never mind.
Not so fast, my furry footstool.
Furry footstool? What the flip?
Oh no! Dr. Robotnik has me frozen like a Mobian ice block.
Did they say? Sally, I didn't know you were that smart. Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth.
Ha ha ha! You're no match for my freeze ray. Come with
Freeze ray. He likes emphasizing the fact that the freeze ray is called a freeze ray.
me, Princess Sally.
What is that sound though? It's like pew, whoop, whoop, whoop. What is that sound, bro?
Oh, bosh! Ow! Take me to the bridge! I've always wanted to say that.
He always wanted to say, take me to the bridge. I don't know what that means. More chemical plant, am I right?
Boy, I tell ya, for such a fat guy, Robotnik sure knows how to disappear.
And without a clue, Sonic.
Let's just check with the super intelligent little dudes in the audience.
Aw, thank you.
Is there not some little thing that Robotnik left behind?
I can't see anything, man. Do you think I would know? Just kidding, I know. I know what it is. Because clearly that's the only other clue option that we have here.
A clue?
Oh, like what, Sonic?
The boot! The boot! The boot!
Yeah! One odd Ugg boot. Now, it's not
Apparently Sonic knows what Ugg boots are.
Robotnik's. He's so fat he'd never know what color his shoes are, let alone change them.
I like how Tails always laughs. It's very funny. Also, speaking of, Sonic makes the best insults. I kind of miss insulting Sonic.
Sorry, Sonic.
Tails actually sounds genuinely sorry. I kind of feel bad for him. Is Sonic like abusing Tails? Tails, I kind of feel bad for you now. Like the way he said sorry just kind of made me feel bad for him.
Here's the plan, my little man. We need an overview. Time for a supersonic surveillance
Finally, something besides chemical plant and aqua ruin.
of the surrounds.
Oh come on! You could have played the the real, full song. Like that would have been really good.
Ha ha! Very amusing, you two little short bottoms.
Two little short bottoms? What do you mean? There's no other short bottom unless somehow Sally is two, which would be very interesting.
Who cares what color my shoes are? I am me.
Oh, he's talking to Sonic and Tails. I thought he would. That would be very weird. He does not need to know what the color of his shoes are, but we definitely do because now we know that his shoes are red, in which we barely get to see them in SEGA World in any of his appearances, except the one like little stretchy figurine of Robotnik. That we get to see his feet, but everything else we just don't get to see his boots.
Robotnik, and that's what's important.
Yeah, that's very important.
Oh, I'm frozen to the spot.
Yeah, no joke.
But I can sing.
Why you gotta sing, bro? What's that gonna do, man? What's singing gonna do? Anyway, like, what does singing gotta do with anything? It's not like it's gonna help you.
It doesn't really matter how dark things appear to be.
How dark things appear to be. And it's like, what? That's exactly what I'm saying, Robotnik.
Voice. I feel something icky inside.
And this is the point where Robotnik just dies. Because apparently Sally singing was apparently poison. Just kidding, that's not what actually happens.
Like, love.
No comment. I am speechless.
Hang on, little guy. I heard singing.
It sounds like Sally.
Yeah, no joke.
And she's found Robotnik. Or he's found her.
That's not a great like thing. It would have been better if Sonic said like, if Tails said and she found Robotnik, and then Sonic would be the one to say or Robotnik found her. That would have made more sense.
Ugh. Oh, pardon me for breathing.
Yeah, pardon me for breathing too. Bleh. Dies.
Now, my dear Sally, just before I rid the planet of that stupid hedgehog once and for all...
Very normal Robotnik thing to do.
There's just one thing I always wanted to know from you. Why is it you have always loved Sonic and not me?
Well, because you never thought of it, Robotnik. Why would you? Why would you like a merry marsupial? Anyway.
Well, it's not because you're not handsome.
Okay. Very interesting.
Or rich.
Oh. Okay. Well, technically Robotnik is way richer than you think he is. If he's allowed to make all these robots, then he would probably be as rich as probably Scrooge McDuck. Or more.
Or the most evil genius.
Oh,
The most evil genius.
no. Do go on, please.
But even if you were the last fat-headed circuit
Oh!
brain puff pastry in Australia, I still wouldn't go near you, you butterball.
Oh! That was a hit. That was a score. That was a home run.
Grrr. If you continue in that tone, once I've tracked Sonic, I'll dismember him right in front of your eye.
See, that's what I mean by this thing is getting to be very unsettling. To clear that up, Robotnik's basically saying that he's gonna take apart Sonic right in front of her eyes. Now that is something that you should probably be afraid of. Oh my god. The bone cracking sound effect that they had to add in? Seriously? They did not have to add that, man. They did not have to add that. It was already scary as is.
Gosh, dismember? Whoa, what does that mean?
Guess what it means, Tails. Use context clues.
It means, little guy, Robotnik wants to make mincemeat of me.
Not exactly minced meat, but more like chicken feet. Because, you know, you dismember chicken feet.
That I'd love to see.
You'd love to... Sonic! Don't do it, Sonic. Please don't. I know I like Mario better than you, but still, you know, you still need to exist in this world.
But Sonic, shouldn't we be doing something?
Yeah, Sonic. Don't you think we should?
I am, kid. I'm thinking. And I've got an idea.
They should have used the ring sound effect for that one.
Oh, which one did you get, Sonic?
Well, guess.
Oh, it's so crazy, it just might work.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean crazy? Are you gonna destroy Dr. Robotnik's lab? And like and you're just gonna like destroy Robotnik's lab, just somehow melt the ice and run with Sally while Dr. Robotnik basically screams in agony while you run into the sunset while Robotnik literally catches on fire and all his robots. Yeah, okay, I'm getting too far. It's probably not that.
Tails, we are up, over, and gone.
Ah, Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog reference. Very nice. Ooh, special stage.
Oh, Sonic never tells me what he's thinking.
Wait, go back. I want to do that.
Oh,
Aww, Sonic never tells me what he's thinking. That is a classic Goofy all moment.
Now, as long as Princess Sally is here with me, that little blue moronic Sonic won't be able to resist rescuing her.
Now that it's in the English dictionary, I can't get it in my head.
And oh, who can blame him?
Yeah, who can blame him? I know. He's too slow, am I right?
Stare off, Robotnik. Take a photo. It lasts longer.
Okay.
Oh, contrary to my expectation, I quite enjoyed that.
Whoa, okay, Robotnik. Jeez. It's not, no. Just, no. How's this supposed to be in SEGA World? This is supposed to be SEGA World, not whatever.
This guy is sick.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, come on, Sally Acorn. I promise I won't even hurt Sonic this time if
Well, you're gonna be hurting Sally a bit.
you'll only say you like me just a little bit.
And betray the good name of the freedom fighters.
And betray the good. See, this is where Sally really shines, you know? She now sounds like herself. Or at least in personality-wise.
Nothing doing fat stuff. I'd rather leap off this bridge.
Uh-oh! Remember, kids, don't do that.
No. Oh, bosh. Nothing
Bosh. Very interesting choice of words, Robotnik.
is working out. This girl-boy thing is just too hard.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, I need help.
I need help too, okay, Robotnik? We can be lonely together, you know? Anyway. Hey, Sonic, you can't sneak the Sonic 1 theme. You know every Sonic fan will hear it. You can't just sneak it in.
Shh. Tails, put the snooze juice down there.
Snooze juice. I thought he was gonna say something like I thought he drew out this whole like little stage play thing. I thought he was gonna something like some way somehow just say like juice and jam or like something like that. You know, one of Sonic's iconic catchphrases. All he said is for now is up, over, and I forgot what the last one was. But I thought he was gonna say something like way past cool.
Perfect.
Perfect. At that moment, Sonic began to become Bugs Bunny.
Ahem! I believe I can help.
Who goes there?
It is I, a doctor, Dr. Sonic Stisson,
Yeah, very obvious that it's not a blue hedgehog.
a specialist in distemper, foot in mouth, and
I like the reference to the Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic disguises because that's his most used little sorry for saying too much. Like that's his most common thing he uses for distractions.
and love potions.
That voice, it sounds like...
Oh, go bother someone else, Dr. Nerd.
Dr. Nerd! Wow, Dr. Robotnik's insults come to play in this thing.
I don't need any... hang on a minute.
Hang on a minute!
Did you say love potion?
I believe I did.
We believe he did.
Sucked in.
Just the thing to work on Princess Sally. Then she would love me instead of Sonic. Coming down! Oh, silly
So assuming that Robotnik's upstairs,
me.
Yes! Freedom Fighter Secret Handshake!
Good call.
You start!
I'll start.
Yeah!
1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Quick.
finally they used the ring sound effect. But Sonic still lost his rings while doing that, so I don't think you should do the secret handshake anymore, guys. Sonic's losing all his rings.
Tails, let's get set up.
Oh, Doctor, you've come just in the nick of time.
Very interesting. Your name is Dr. Robotnik, and yet you can't be a doctor yourself?
However can I thank you?
You could try breathing in the other direction. Whoa! You'll have to lose a bit of this.
Ouch!
And a little bit of that!
Ouch! I didn't think love would be so painful.
What did they do to Robotnik? He's like saying, ow! And they're doing like the silly goofy sound effects.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Now, the love potion is a secret, so you'll have to turn around.
Okay.
Dr. Robotnik is very, if he was Sad AM Robotnik, he would not even listen. He would be like, give me the love potion! But like, Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog is way too gullible.
This guy's a pushover.
I know, am I right?
Down the hatch.
Hang on. Isn't it Sally who should drink the love potion?
Normally, yes, but you see, help me out, Doctor!
You are closer, big guy.
Oh, you quick thinking son.
You are closer. So, like, when Dr. Robotnik drinks it, like, he's more closer, I guess?
Doctor?
When
That was
fast
close.
thinking is of the essence, I am the essence of fast thinking.
Of course. Except that in the TV shows, you're kind of slow at thinking. Despite your fast nature.
Closer. Ah, yes, of course, I'm closer. Silly me.
Silly you. Ah, silly sound effects.
Nice. Oh, Sally, my Sally, I do.
I'm gonna count down, and then I'm gonna count down from 3, and when it gets to 1, Robotnik will sleep.
Love you, I do, I
1,
do. And soon
2,
we will marry and have little
3,
fat children who eat greasy
4.
things and...
Okay, sorry, I accidentally counted 4. But still, he went to sleep at the time anyway.
Success!
Suck, sus. Yeah, Sonic.
Now, Sonic, how will we free Sally? What?
I guess Robotnik's snoring is so loud that Sonic can't even hear Tails. Or hear Tails. Sorry, I stutter a lot.
How will we... What? Hang on! How will we free Sally?
Ta-da!
Finally, they used the ring sound effect. Jeez Louise.
Let's see. Freeze, wake up, walk, eat, kiss.
Eat, kiss. Like, that's strange. Couldn't Robotnik just do that? I mean, like, Robotnik has all the technology in the world, and yeah, he can't... You know what? Never mind.
Tails!
Yeah, Tails!
Made me press sing!
Sorry, Sonic.
Oh my god, that one line makes me so sorry for Tails, man. Tails is just like, sorry, Sonic. He feels actually ashamed that he's making Sally sing. And to be honest, I can relate. Sorry, Tails, man. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what I'm sorry for, but I'm sorry that you have to deal with this, man.
When my future was clouded.
This is actually kind of one of the only other good songs in the soundtrack. I mean, like, all the songs are really good, and they're all really catchy. This one's not catchy, but it's definitely a good song, so.
And so full of
And it actually kind of describes, you know, little thing.
fear. It was essential to know that you would be near.
I just kind of want to listen to the song, though. I'm not going to do any commentary. And this time I actually won't. If you hear me do commentary, type in the comments that you did commentary, and I will know. Also, it kind of notifies me that you're kind of almost to the end.
Wow!
Never mind. But only when the song plays. When the characters talk, I do commentary.
I never knew Sally could sing like that.
You literally heard her, like, sing, and that's how you were notified that Dr. Robotnik literally captured Sally. How do you not know how she sings?
Yeah. What a great set of tonsils.
I still need to search that up. I haven't searched that up. I do not know what that is.
My Sonic, you are not frightened to take up the fight.
I'm just kind of vibing. No, that's not commentary. That does not count. I'm just saying I'm vibing.
Always ready to defend what's true and what's right. Oh, Sonic, thank you for being.
Dang, Sally's got a whole chorus now. Oh, wait. No, I did commentary. Oh, no. You guys can spam in the comments. I don't care anymore. Spam in the comments that I did commentary.
Oh, Sonic, thank you for my
I'm just imagining, like, the whole, like, a bunch of the badniks just coming out and singing with Sally. Oh my god, I'm just imagining that so well. It's so funny. In a few seconds, Dr. Robotnik's gonna ruin the whole thing. Not in the way you think, though. So, type in the comments, I ruined it again. And you can spam it all you want. It doesn't really matter anyway. So, there you go, guys. You got free will to spam in the comments that I interrupted the song. Happy.
rescue.
Mommy.
Did Robotnik say... Oh my god. Robotnik, you are the sussest thing in the whole wide world.
Oh, Sonic, thank you for being. From the first time we came together, our love could not be denied.
This is actually a great representation of Sonic and Sally's relationship. Perfect. If it wasn't for Archie Sonic's little breakup thing.
So you gotta do what you gotta do.
I feel like that should be a Sonic phrase. Gotta do what you gotta do.
It's done with passion and pride.
Now this is the part where Robotnik ruins everything. He does a little snoring solo, and it kind of ruins the whole vibe, so... if you want me to skip, type in the comments skip, and then you can skip the video by yourself. But if you want to hear Robotnik's snoring solo, and make sure you ruin the song for everybody, then you could keep watching. It's totally fine.
Hey guys, Robotnik's snoring solo.
Hey, be quiet, Sonic. You're ruining the vibe too. You're encouraging Robotnik to snore. Shut him up.
He always thought singing was a bit of a yawn.
Ah! Sonic, you ruined the vibe. Stop. Y'all stop ruining the vibe.
You're my special one, I just have to let you know. I wanna hold you
Okay, this is the best part of the song.
close and never let you go. Oh, Sonic, thank you for being you.
That was so beautiful! No, actually, it's actually really good though.
No, thank you,
Sonic is really caught up in the moment. Am I right?
Sally.
Oh no, Sonic! Look!
And Tails interrupts, and now interrupting the beautiful romantic moment with a message from Tails.
It's Robotnik's bomb!
Flash warning. There is now a bomb in the Sydney Harbor Bridge, right when Sonic and Sally were just, you know. And Tails ruined it all. No, just kidding. Tails, you're totally fine. You actually kind of helped. Oh yeah, the only other character... I realized that the only other character that hasn't got a musical number is Tails. And I assume for obvious reasons. Sorry, I need to do a triple gasp.
Sonic! Sonic, what do we do?
Well, what do you think we should do?
Take the chill pill, little guy. I'll make good use of the Robotnik remote.
The Robotnik remote? What the flip?
Well, what do you know? If Robotnik was a bird, I'd say he's laid a whole nest of Chaos Emeralds.
I don't get the joke. It's probably not even a joke.
And look, Sonic! The badniks are changing!
Back into their natural state. To goodness.
I hate the fact that they call it Goodness. And also, Sonic won extra life! Yeah, Sonic lost all of his rings again.
And Sydney will be safe from Robotnik for
We got a reprise of the What Are We Waiting For? Very nice, Sonic. Very nice way to do an outro.
quite some time.
What are we waiting for? I'm supersonic, rebel to the core. What are we waiting for? I'm the dude with two. A rebel to the core, I'm Sonic. The Hedgehog, that's the score.
Curse you,
And Robotnik wakes up.
high-speed hedgehog! But remember, the game isn't over till the fat man sings.
Aha, 2 jokes in one. The game, like Sonic the Hedgehog 1 or 2, and the Fat Man Sings, in which he... Well, technically the game was already over because he sang opera, and not only that, he sang Give Me Chaos. So technically, he already ended the game 3 times. Very well, Robotnik, very well. Oh wow, I love that echo effect.
What are we waiting for? I'm a supersonic rebel to the core. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the score.
Guys, we are up,
Over and gone. Oh, what a nice little reference, you know. Also, this is the only other. This is the part where we know that this is the Sonic 2 title screen or the Sonic 2 ending theme.
Goodbye!
Bye bye. Spin dash. At first, it doesn't seem any different from the Sonic 1, but at the end, there's the little twinkle from Sonic 2, and that notifies you that this is Sonic 2. Clearly. See, there's a little twinkle. And that's the end. That was Sonic Live in Sydney. It's very interesting. Like, most of the character renders are really good, and most of the actual, like, voice acting and everything is totally okay, too. I definitely like this. It's not the best Sonic thing in the whole wide world, but it's definitely one of the most, high quality one, because not the best, but it's pretty nice that this exists. It's also very interesting as a piece of lost media because only the audio is found. The actual footage of the show has never been found, only like a few pictures of the puppet show version of this, which is mostly the same story except now with Grounder involved with the story. But mostly, yeah, it's a really nice thing. Hope you guys liked it. See you later, boys. I should do a little bit of an outro here.